Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. Welcome back to Unique TGs, where we say it exactly as it is. No sugarcoating, no twisting, just pure, raw truth and vibes. If you're new here, please do well to turn on the notification bell so whenever there's an interesting and juicy gist on your favorite dwa, you'll be the first to know. Because here, we go deeper than just the headlines. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always dropping your comments and your views. I appreciate you so much. Guys, as I was saying, before we dive into today's discussion about sums and everything in between, let me tell you this. Sonia is about to drop a new movie on her YouTube channel today. And guess who is starring alongside her for the first time in her channel? Aso Dike. Yes, so Aso Dike. You heard me right. I mean Aso Dike on Sonia Uche's channel. That's big. Sonia has a way of bringing magic to every movie she does. And now with Aso in the mix, this one is not even up for debate. Yes, so, and I'm sitting in front of my screen even before the movie gets uploaded. Yes, so, because if there's one thing I know about Sonia is that her performances are not just movies, they are experience. Now let's talk about the real elephant in the room, or should I say the fire that has been trending all over social media. Maurice and Sonia Uche's latest movie on Uche na Mbunabo TV, To Be Better or Bitter. Then, guys, dropped an analysis that had many of us wondering and whispering, wait, is this fiction or a coded confession? Really went deep, from decoding the names used in the film to tying it with past events, relationship, patterns, timeline, and what is happening presently. Didn't just review the movie. He unpacked a whole story that some now swear it's based on Maurice and Sonia's life. And the way Sonia's character walked away from the messy love triangle and Maurice's character went back to beg her and start all over, even having kids together. I won't lie, that part gave me goosebumps because it was too relatable, too specific. It didn't feel like acting, it felt like truth wrapped in a script. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good analysis, and honestly, UM's perspective made a lot of sense. I agree with UM in a few points, especially about how the side chick in the story was doing the most to prove she brought peace and love that the wife couldn't give. Guys, you already know who this description fits in real life. You already know. Someone working overtime to sell herself as the better option. I mean, you know this already. I don't need to call names here. But where I would respectfully disagree with is in the conclusion that Sonia and Maurice are married and already have kids. I'm not fully buying that angle. Yet. Why? Because there are still too many things that don't add up. They don't add up at all. If they are truly married with kids, how come Mama Uche, who is not just Sonia's mother, but someone very vocal and proud of her children, has never posted, hinted, or even acknowledged such a major life event? In fact, she calls Ijeoma's daughter the Ada of the family. So I don't understand that part. This is someone who celebrates milestones with joy. So you want to tell me she will keep quiet about her daughter's marriage and grandchildren? That's hard to believe now. That's hard to believe. Let's be honest. Mama Uche is not the type to keep that kind of blessing under wraps. Not to talk of her other daughters, Chineye, Oma, Chinanu, Ebube. These girls are loud when they are happy. Especially Chineye, who doesn't joke with children. She would have been all over with Sonia's daughter or Sonia's son. So in my own opinion, If indeed Sonia has kids, it would have shown one way or the other. I know some will say, oh, maybe they are keeping it private. And I'm like, private to the point of zero evidence at all? Private to that point? No now, no show of love, no whisper for us to see. I mean, even Sonia herself has said it countless times that she's not married and she has no children. So I really don't know. While we are still talking about kids here, I really don't get that part. And as for Pearl, the supposed girlfriend, can we talk about how she literally vanishes every time Maurice and Sonia drop a movie together? No posts, no shout outs, no encouragement. At least now, for number one supporter, there should be some sort of encouragement. She just enters ghost mood. Then as soon as Maurice make on that post, he made on that post yesterday saying he won't drop a movie, so he just made on that post and dropped some cute pictures, just chilling, nothing related to the movie, and boom, Pearl calls out from where she has been hiding and she comments calling him my favorite boy. Then her fans crawl out too, out of their hiding to hype her like she never left. That behavior tells a story, and it's loud. It's really loud. If you really love and support someone, wouldn't you celebrate their acts, especially if it's just acting? But the pattern is too obvious to ignore. Whenever something happens, Pearl disappears. It's like Maurice acting with Sonia is something she can't emotionally handle. And if that doesn't raise red flags, I don't know what will. And let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys see Sonia behaving like someone who would take Maurice back after all the drama we've seen online? All the pepper them videos, all the romantic skits, all the get a room videos with Pearl. I don't know. I don't see her like that. Sonia has always carried herself with quiet dignity. She's calm, she's focused, and most importantly, she's very intelligent. Yes, very, very intelligent. So I don't see her in that light. Yes, chemistry does not lie. And when Maurice and Sonia act together, it's not just about scripted romance, it's the glances, the tension. You can literally feel the tension, the way they look at each other's eyes like the world pauses. That kind of chemistry can't be forced. That's why many of us feel like they once shared something real, and it seems like they are still not over it when they act together. Yes, some people say they've just mastered their acting. But no, I don't agree. If it was just acting, then explain why Pearl gets uncomfortable every time some go viral. Explain it. Explain why she can't hype his movies with Sonia like she does with others. Yes, she can't take it. And you want the truth? The truth is, you can't fake what Maurice and Sonia share on screen. And you can't fake being unbothered. You can't fake being unbothered either. So yes, I agree with you, that Sonia walked away from that love triangle. Maybe because the drama was too much to handle. Maybe it was self-respect. And yes, Maurice is probably still not over her. Yes, because it's glaring and it's showing in the way Pearl behaves. But are they married with kids? I doubt. I don't agree with that part. As always, this is just my view. You can have a different one, and that's okay. But if you can explain to me these patterns, this behavior, this deep unspoken connection between Maurice and Sonia, then maybe I'll be ready to believe they are still together. But until then, my peace of mind is very important to me. And all I'll say is, Pearl is uncomfortable for a reason. Maurice is emotional for a reason. Sonia is silent for a reason. And Psalms will always be Psalms for a reason. So my people, keep watching, keep observing. And remember, Unity Gist will always give it to you hot and honest. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's meet on Sonia's channel for that new movie with Asodiki and keep the gist going. Until next time, stay glued because with Maurice and Sonia, the story is far from over. See you and bye.